Hey sexy, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Look at my fucking nail. Look at my fucking nail. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my life? I got them done very, very cheap. And sometimes, you know, even though I'm a cheap whore and I give the best head, sometimes, I'm just kidding. I'm actually not a prostitute. Do not take that out of context. But you know, sometimes cheap is great. But sometimes going cheap, you end up paying the extra price because I've had them 3 days. What was that from? I just got like a little 3 weeks. Oh my god, is that Cassie from Euphoria? You two were broken up for 3 weeks and 3 days before we even had sex, so I didn't betray you. And Maddie, don't you dare give me that look. No? Was it like that? You guys can judge me all you want, but I have never, ever been happier. Iconic. I love putting lip balm on my lips and then going straight to drinking water because then I know it disgusts me. Why do I do that to myself? Anyway, hi, how are you? Today, we're gonna do a bit of makeup because you miss getting this face beat. My face needs to go to like rehab or something. Like my face is so bad right now. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed the Shein haul. I bet you thought you were gonna see me for another month, but here I am, making the most, trying to be productive. Vitamin, do you say vitamin, do you say vitamin? I think I say vitamin C. Vitamin C. I don't know, in Spanish it's vitamina, so I don't know how you call it, but vitamin C, glow boosting moisturizer from The Body Shop. That's what I put on my face at the moment. Okay, so I do have a story time for you, but I feel like I should do my eyebrows before I tell that story. Helly, I'm back. Can you see a difference in my eyebrows? If you can't, sauce. If you can, welcome. Right, so anyway, story time. That's what you're here for. That's why you clicked on this video, so let me give it to you. See, like this story has so many ways to like start it, so I don't know which is the way that I should be starting it today. But I'm just gonna give it to you as it comes to my memory, okay? Basically, I have this... She's not a friend. She's just someone that's, like, always there. You know, like... I don't want to give too much away, because I feel like she will watch this, and she might just take me to court. Watch me in jail. Kim, stop taking pictures. Your sister's going to jail. There's this girl that like everyone knows because she's always out. Like she's always and forever out. Like I don't know who the fuck she goes out with, but she's out all the time and she will join your group no matter what. Like she's that type of person. Like she will just randomly be like, hey, oh my god, like someone bailed. Can I join with you? And obviously we're like, yeah, sure, you can join us. Like it's fine. But it happens like all the time. So it's kind of like, are you sure someone bailed? Or did you just come out? Which is totally fine, but like own it. Anyway, she's always there. But like no one really likes her because she's got, and like she's a gorgeous girl. She's fucking stunning. I think I'm not liking this thing. So I'm just gonna put back the background. Don't know if that's better. Don't know if I fucked it up then. I'll see when I'm editing. Anyway, yeah, like, the thing is, everyone is like, she's so fucking pretty, even though she edits the fuck out of her pictures. But don't we all? Yeah, so, oh my god, I'm such a bitch today. I'm in a bitchy mood. Is it the hormones? Did I take my hormones today? Yeah, I did. Yeah, so that's, it's important that you know that she's, like, pretty, because you're like, why the fuck are you insecure? Why the fuck are you so insecure then when you're fucking stunning? Question mark, exclamation mark also. Get it together, Rachel. Her name's not Rachel, by the way. So, yeah, anyway. So Rachel's the type of girl that will just... She's the type of girl. Listen, I've been there. I've been super insecure before. I think, like, this is my moment now where... I think this is the worst I've ever looked. This is, like, the biggest I've ever been. I've got to get laser removal again on my chin because I was off hormones for, like, fucking... a million years, so the hair is kind of like growing back and I'm gonna have to like try to stop it and spend millions of euros again on it, but like it's fine. But I feel like this is the most confident I've ever been, So maybe it's not about being pretty. Maybe it's just maturing. I don't know. But this bitch is the type of person that if you like a guy, she will go for it. And this is why my friends and I think that she's very insecure. Like, she's got huge fucking insecurities because it doesn't matter who it is. If you like him, she will like him. And she will do the absolute most to hook up with him. Like, she just will. It's just how she is. But it's not that we're okay with it. But we have learned that this is just who she is. And we're kind of like used to it now. Like, oh, this is just, she's doing her thing, you know. She's just fucking her dad. Like, it's normal. It's just how it is with her. God, I can just picture everyone that's like from my area trying to figure out who this bitch is. I'm not gonna say names. If you know, you know. The ones that get it. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. She's always done that, like, to all of our friends. Like, we've had our moments with, like, a million of encounters with her where we're like, oh, that guy is so cute, whatever. And like 5 minutes later, she'll be all over him. Like, oh my God, you're so funny. You know what I mean? So it's that type of vibe. There's this guy that I've been talking to. Like, we met on Tinder. We matched on Tinder, like, back in the day when I wasn't blocked from Tinder. Ages ago. And, you know, we've always kind of, like, spoken. Like, he watches my statuses on WhatsApp because this is the type of guy that is so silly and so in his own world and so fucking stupidly retarded. I fucking hate him, honestly. He's the type of guy that is like, oh, I can't be following trans people, like, I'm known. He's not even, I've got 1 million more followers than him and I barely have any. So I'm like, what are you on about? What are you known for? Who knows you? The fucking bin man? Like, are you okay? Just because the woman that sells pastries every Sunday on your town knows the fucking name of yours because she knows your ma, doesn't mean that you're known. Get that in your fucking head. But anyway, he's like, oh, I can't follow you because, you know, I'll probably get hate or whatever for following someone that's trans. I don't want people knowing my business. That should have been my first red flag. And it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was. So I've always, like, ignored him. Like, he comments on, like, all my statuses on WhatsApp. Like, he will reply to, like, my status. Because that's not called stories there. It's called status. Anyway, I know that he's always, like, keeping an eye. Like, he will even watch my Instagram stories. Like, he's crazy. He will watch my Instagram stories and stuff, but, like, not follow me. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not interested in your life. But, you know, he's always, like, chatting me up. And he lets me know when he's in my area. And, like, oh, my God, when we're gonna meet. Oh, my God, I want to try those lips. Juicy, voluptuous lips. I want to... Karma right there. I want to get them done so badly. So, if the next time you see me, I'm like, you know why. Like, I just know it's gonna happen. I don't know when, but I know it will. So, I'm just warning you. I'm letting you know. I'm letting my mom know if she's watching this. Mom, I know you hate all that type of stuff, but I am gonna get filler. And I probably will get a nose job. And I probably... one day, if I marry a rich man, will get a vaginoplasty. It's just things. It is a man's world. Doesn't have to be, but when you only get paid 1,000 euros a month, honey. So yeah, anyway, the guy is a douchebag. Got that out of the way. One random night, we're out, me and the girlies, whatever. And obviously, Rachel decides to join us. Out of the blue, as she does every single time. So, it's weird, right? Because she was at our table, we were just chilling. She's doing this thing that she does all the time where she's like with us, but just looking for men and like, hi, you know, like, hi. Like, we're here. If you're gonna sit with us, why are you giving your back to us, you fucking bitch? But anyway, she's okay. Then out of nowhere, the douchebag enters the club. And my mates are like, ugh, there's your retarded one. And Rachel was like, hell, you're retarded? Are you seeing someone? And I'm like, no, it's just this guy that is a douchebag. And then me and my friends, we all look at each other and we're like, fuck. She gonna try it. She gonna fucking try it. And we weren't wrong. We weren't fucking wrong. He came to us and he, like, introduced himself. He was like, hello, telling his name. And then when it goes to her, she was the last one, obviously. I feel like she, like, moved. Because she was next to me. And I feel like she went all the way to the back to, like, be the last one. That's something Rachel would do. And then he was like, hi, my name is yada yada. And he goes... And So basically, you know, whatever, he's introducing himself to everyone. He gives me the 2 kisses, and then, you know, he goes into Rachel and he's like, hi, my name is yada yada, nice to meet you. And she's like, I'm Rachel, and I'll be even nicer after you meet me, or something like that. And I was like, oh, this bitch is so desperate. Move the fuck on. Because then obviously when he left, because he was with his friends, he went to the bar to get a drink, and she turns around to me and she's like, oh my god, Deenah, he's so fucking ugly. What is wrong with you, girl? And all my friends and I were like, ugh, yeah, this is what she does. She does this every time. Like, she'll tell you someone is fugly looking, and then she will literally go for it in like 2 minutes time. So yeah, the night was going on. The guys kind of left. They went to another club. I think she left also. I don't know if she was chasing them. I don't know what the fuck she was on about. But we don't really care. Like, I'm not interested in him in that way, because of the way he acts. So I was like not giving a flying fuck. So then they come back. The guys come back. Suddenly Rachel is back too. Rachel goes to the toilet, and the guy comes to me. He's like, oh, you want to talk, whatever, I want to talk to you like in private, do you want to go for a walk? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. And I told my friends, like, I'm fine, text me if anything. I will have my phone on me, and I will update you with whatever's going on. I didn't, so my bad. My friends probably thought I was being kidnapped, especially me, being me. Anyway, we were walking, we walked for a bit, and then he was like, Joel, oh, let's just walk over here. And I'm like, we are leaving the area. Where are we fucking walking? We walked to the parking lot, and we walked to his car. I'm not 3 years old. I know what the motives were. So we were talking, whatever. And literally, bitch, when I tell you, we were talking in his car for a fucking hour. Like, it was already like 2 in the morning. We were talking in his fucking car for a freaking hour of him talking about himself. Literally, like, no questions were asked. He wasn't even polite to ask, like, how are you doing? And got any plans for the summer? Are you working? Are you doing anything? Like, he just... I'm sorry, but he couldn't care less. And I don't blame him for it, but if you're trying to hook up with someone, you either hook up or you have a conversation. And the conversation has to go both ways. Can't find my eyeliner. There. The conversation has to go both ways, sweetie. Otherwise, it's just a fucking monologue. And he was giving it to me. I kind of just like, you know, he could tell that I was gonna leave. In my head, I was kind of like, thank you for your conversation. Thank you for talking about yourself for an hour. Let me give you a hug and make my way out, you know, avoiding all the Monster empty cans that you have in the floor of your car, avoiding the tissues, avoiding the dirt that is all over the floor of your car. Let me get the fuck out and go back to my friends. So then, literally, he grabs my arm and he grabs his bulge and he's like, what? You're leaving? That is so rude. So rude to just leave. What am I supposed to do with this? And he grabs his bulge, like, through his, like, pants. And he unbuttons his jeans. And he's got the boxers. And he's, like, grabbing everything through the boxers. Being like, are you gonna leave me like this? That is so inconsiderate. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is not even being manipulative. If someone fell for that shit, you need to go back to school. But like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Are you okay, sir? I was like, sorry. See you over there. And I leave. But I take a different turn because I went to like the old bar that I used to work in. I took a shot, whatever. Living for the Irish music, living my fantasy. And then I went back to the club where my friends were at. Wait, let me do my liner and my lashes. And then I'll keep on with the story. Because this is gonna take forever. Okay, so there's been a change of plan. Do you know what? It's funny because it's actually been like 45 minutes since the last clip. I'm not gonna do lashes because I lost the mood. My eyeliner decided to finish, to dry up as I was applying this one. So this one was applied with a heavy, heavy hand, scraping it, you know, like basically scratching my eye with it. So this is what we got. And this is as good as it's gonna get. This video is not about the makeup look, it's about the story time. Why am I so, like, intense today? I'm, like, hating on myself. Gotta love yourself. Anyway, after I was at the Irish bar, whatever, having my shots, I go back to the club to like see my friends, whatever. And as soon as it's very light, no? It looks very light. Why does it look so light today? Anyway, as soon as I go in, I can see the guy and his friends looking at me, laughing, like, whoa, bro, she's still walking? She's not even walking funny, bro. Like, so stupid. So I just assumed that he was like, oh, yeah, I fucked the shit out of her. Literally. Do you know what I mean? Like, I bet you, because he's that type of guy. He's the type of guy that will not take no for an answer. And he'll be very ashamed that someone probably denied him. He probably just told all his mates, like, hey, yeah, banged her. That's why she's not here. See? She's not coming back because I fucked her so hard. And then obviously I show up, walking totally fine. And his friends are like, whoa, she came back for more. And I'm like, whatever. Losers. I don't have time to explain myself. At the end of the day, I am trans. And I did go to a guy's car. Who are they gonna believe? It's sad, but it's true. Who are they gonna believe? The guy or the trans girl that always looks like a hooker, acts like a hooker? Most people think I am actually a hooker. I didn't have time to go over there and be like, I didn't do anything. Because I don't give a flying fuck what people think of me anymore. Because they're gonna think it regardless. If people want to believe that I fucked Brad Pitt, which I hope they do believe that. Brad Pitt, hello. I enjoyed last night with you. Imagine if that started like an actual rumor and people thought I was fucking Brad Pitt. Dreams. Michael B. Jordan though. I would actually eat shit for Michael. Love you. If you're watching this, Michael, I love you more than anything in my life. More than anything, anyone, I will do whatever. I will do whoever to get to you. Anyway. Yeah, so sorry about that. So yeah, I just kind of went on with it. I was like, whatever. And my friends were like, what? And I'm like, oh, I was going to tell them what happened actually. And then Rachel came out of the bathroom. I don't know what the fuck she's doing in the bathroom all the time. Rachel, do you do cocaine? Why are you always there? I feel like she does cocaine. Because 1 second, like, you can't get that drunk from half a drink, bitch. How are you so fucked all the time? No, let's not spread rumors that are not true. I don't know if she does cocaine or not. Basically, she comes out of the bathroom, she comes back to her table, she's like, Deenah, oh my god, where were you? What happened? You left and he left. What happened? Tell me everything. And I was just like, oh my god, girl, you wouldn't believe. Best fuck of my life. Best sex. He's got the biggest dick in the world. I am even faking this. Like, I cannot even walk right now. I don't even know how I'm alive. I don't even know how my wig is in place. It was honestly insane. That is like the best sex I have ever had in my life. And she was like, ew, really? I told you, Deenah, you shouldn't have gone there. No, not the vibe. He's so not good looking. He doesn't even look like he has a big dick. Like, he doesn't give me, like, the look. No, Deenah. But, I mean, if you enjoyed it, good for you. And then she, like, walked away again. You know, like, she's never there. Like, she's, like, I'm trying to explain to you. Like, I want you to be there and see it for yourself. Like, she'll be like, can I join you guys? But she doesn't really join you. She just leaves her bag with us. Or gives the back to us. Like, she just needs someone to, like, be with when, like, her plans flop. So yeah, anyway, she leaves another moment, and my friends are like, Deenah, was that real? Like, did you actually fuck the fucking dickhead? Because they knew, like, I've already spoken to them about him, like, he's a fucking douchebag, like, I would never. He's handsome. He is handsome, I'll give you that. He is really handsome. And I was thinking maybe one day I might go there, you know, if I'm really desperate or whatever. But with my hormones, I'm never really desperate. I don't know what's going on with me. What, like, my libido? Bitch. I am, oh my god, no, not in my hair. I am the least sexual person right now because of my hormonies. So obviously I tell my friends the truth. I'm like, bitch, no, what the fuck? He had his car full of empty Monster cans and he couldn't stop talking about himself. So I didn't do fuck all. We were just chatting for an hour. And they were like, so why did you... Oh my god, bitch. What a fucking whore. You said it so she'll go after him? I was like, yeah. You know, it's like a funny... I know this might seem cruel to the outside world, but it's like a funny game we have going on at the moment. It's like, you know, why not? Why not tell her that your single 80-year-old granddad is actually really hot? So your granddad gets a shag. You know, like, she will go anywhere. She will go above and beyond to prove to herself that she's better than you. You know what I'm trying to say? So anyway, literally, bitch, we were like, yeah, let's just go. I don't know where the fuck she was. She finally took her purse this time, so we were like, we don't have to wait for her for no reason. So let's just go to another bar. Let's take a couple of shots. So we went back to like the Irish bar. We were just chilling. And then obviously, you know, it's like 3 a.m. Everywhere was kind of like dying. So we went back to the club that we were in at the beginning. His friends are there. Still. Rachel is not there. He's not there. You know where this is going. Me and my friends basically knew, obviously, what was going on. And his friends kept giving me like a weird look. You just kind of know. You just knew the vibes. But we didn't care. Who cares about her, honestly? So we just continued with our lives. Had a couple more drinks and then we kind of legged it. Obviously, we assumed that Rachel went with the guy that I was allegedly just with. Because that's just who she is and we didn't think much of it, whatever. Until 1 week or so, a couple of days went by. I'm just sitting on the sofa, just living my life. I get a text from Rachel on Instagram because she doesn't have my number, thank fuck. And then she was like, can I have your number? I need to call you. Screenshot it, obviously. Sent it to the girl group. And I was like, oh my god, shit's gonna go down. What the fuck's going on? Like, I thought it was gonna be something so dramatic. Like, oh my god, I fucked your ex. Fucked your dad. Fucked your granddad. You know, something dramatic. When someone like that calls you, you are already expecting the worst. So, obviously, me being me, I'm like, of course, sweetie, here's my number. Call me immediately. As I'm telling the girls on the group, like, stay tuned, shit's about to go down. I had so many thoughts, like, made up, like, so many possibilities made up in my mind in those, like, 5 minutes that I was like, anything could happen. But I didn't know that what was gonna happen was, like, worse than anything. So, anyway, she calls me, she's like, Deenah, hi, sexy, how are you doing? Listen, are you alone right now? And I'm like, yeah, what's wrong? Okay, because what I'm gonna tell you, you cannot tell anyone. As I'm screen recording, as I'm screenshotting everything to send to my friends, as I'm telling my friends, oh my god, she's telling me not to tell anyone. I know, it sounds like I'm a bitch, but honestly, it's this girl. She's not my friend. I was like, of course, babe, what's up? She's like, do you remember, like, the other day where, like, we were out? I'm like, we didn't come out together, hun. Let's rephrase that. I remember the other day where me and my friends were out and you said, oh my god, can I, you know? So, yeah, I do, what's up? And she's like, well, do you remember, she said his name, the guy. And I was like, yeah, of course. She's like, well, I don't know what happened when you guys left. I don't know if I was drugged or something. Which, mind you, could happen. It could happen because I've been drugged in that same place. It could happen. She's like, I don't know what got on to me, but, like, you were saying to me, like, how good he was and stuff. And then he was like, oh, should we go for a walk? And we went to his car. And I was, like, on the group chat to my friends, I was like, oh, this bitch is trying to confess to me that she obviously fucked him, as if we didn't know. Like, sad. But, like, you know, I never expected an apology. He's not my boyfriend, so where the fuck is this going, honey? And she's like, well, I can't even contour while I say this, so give me a second. I'm just gonna say what she said. She goes, so yeah, I've been meaning to tell you because I found this out yesterday. I went to the doctor because, you know, I just wasn't sure. I was like peeing blood or something like that. I think that's what she said. And I felt like you should know that he gave me chlamydia. And I was like, wow. She's like, I know, I'm sorry, I fucked him, like, right after you. I just wanted you to know, like, you should get checked because I'm sure he gave it to me, so now you have it too. And I was like, oh my God, Rachel, I'm so sorry. But it's okay, like, I know I don't have it. She's like, don't be in denial. Like, it's fine. I'm like, no, Rachel, like, I never actually got to fuck him. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, I never got to actually fuck him. She's like, but you said. And I'm like, no, I know, but I was so drunk and it was kind of like funny, you know, I was playing along with him. I didn't want to humiliate him because he was telling his friends that he did fuck me, but we actually never fucked. And she's like, listen, you don't have to lie to me. I know it's hard, but we can go through this together. And I'm like, sure, let's be chlamydia sisters. She's like, don't lie to yourself and don't lie to me. Like, it's fine. Just a couple of pills and it goes away. But obviously because your body is like male, it's gonna be different. Like for me, it was just a couple of pills. I don't know what the procedure would be like for you. But like, go to the doctor, tell him you have chlamydia and he will, you know, set you straight. And I was like, okay. I was like, I know I don't have it, honey. I didn't sleep with him. She's like, don't lie. And I'm like, okay. Okay, hon. You live your life. But at the end of the day, like, you know, props to her. Because at least she did tell me that she had an itchy fanny and she went to the doctor and she had chlamydia. And she, even though she's not my friend, like I said, props to her. Because she still came forward and told me. A lot of people wouldn't have done that. A lot of people would have just kept it quiet because they were probably too embarrassed to say. But she said it. So, again, props to her. But obviously, I was telling my friends in the group, like, what was going on. And they were like, what the fuck? That is what we fucking call karma. And I'm like, obviously, I don't wish an STD on anyone other than, like, a couple of people. But I'm like, fuck. Imagine you just were so insecure that you just fucked a guy that your friend just allegedly fucked. And then you got chlamydia because of being a cheeky little bitch. Like, how insane. Like, in what world? Obviously, in her world. But, like, what the fuck? So, I mean, I did know for, like, a little bit then. Obviously, because she told me that she had it. So, I was just kind of waiting on, like, what to do. And I was asking my friends, like, should I? Do you think she's told him? Should I tell him? Because he's a whore. Like, he's going to spread it all over the island. Like, someone should tell him to stop or, like, to get checked. Or someone should let him know. I went over and I texted him. And I was like, hey, do you get checked for STDs often? Because I'm pretty sure you have chlamydia. Just letting you know. And he was like, oh, fuck off, you whore. You regret now not fucking me. And that's why you're, like, so, like, annoyed. And I'm like, I'm not annoyed. I'm just letting you know. Do you have an STD? Probably. If I were you, I would get checked. And he was like, oh, whatever. Fuck you. You lying bitch. And I'm like, okay. I did my part. I did what I could do to fix the issue. If the issue now is not fixed, it's not because of me. Should I go for a pinky color? I think I will. I'm feeling quite cute and girly. What the fuck have I done to my lips? The pencil broke. And it broke like this to the top. So it fucked up my Cupid's bow. And then I kind of like was trying to fix it. And then I ended up with clown lips. So I'm going to remove that part of the makeup and redo it and come right back. Sorry. Okay, so this is the finished look, and that was the finished story. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you don't think I'm a bitch for doing what I did. At the end of the day, she chooses to do her own actions. So don't blame me for the outcome. I didn't know he had a fucking STD. And also, why the fuck didn't you use a condom, bitch? Imagine if she got pregnant off him. How funny would that be? Imagine if they actually fell in love. Like, oh my god, love story. I'd love to go to their wedding and then be like, yeah, I fell in love with him after I fucked him because Deenah fucked him first. So cute. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little chit-chatty, messy makeup story time. I really hope you did. If you have any friends like that or any people that you know that are like that, please share this video because maybe they'll see them and they'll stop being assholes. Love you guys so much, and don't forget to stay sexy, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!